Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Panzer General, Mysterious JG. Ignore the fact that the map looks completely different as far as where the last French unit ended up. This is just something I threw together so that you can see what happens when you get minor victories or a loss in this theater. Minor victory. Do 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 do. Exercise. Minor victory. Is he going to be happy? Is he going to be angry?
Congratulations on completing your most recent campaign on the schedule. Unfortunately, it now appears that the French armies have regrouped and may be well prepared to resist our final drive on Paris. Your mission is to break the French will to resist by taking Paris and all other objectives by no later than July 30th. Although it now appears that we have lost the chance to invade England this summer, it is imperative that we destroy the French armies as quickly as possible. Your future in the Wehrmacht will be heavily influenced by your performance in this campaign.
No pressure, though. Okay, so as far as I know, it does not make any difference to the French strength and resistance, whether you got a minor victory in Belgium or a major victory. But they kind of make it sound like it does, which is interesting. Anyway, this is... Now let's see what happens if we don't win at all. Belgium remains unconquered, more or less. Freaking kill you or what? What happens? Come on, game, load.
Your recent performance was very disappointing.
Very disappointing. But stupid.
Unfortunately, it now appears
Oh. So from this point on, it's exactly the same. I would have thought that you can't even take over Belgium. They would not put you in charge of the invasion of France. But the idea is that Wehrmacht was never going to lose that battle in this game outright. It's just the idea of what if you were really bogged down and took longer than you were supposed to. But we can live with that. Anyway, this was, I believe, what we decided was going to be our major victory right here. 10 turns remaining, and we move along. And Ludwig, a German guy, Dr. Gerhard von Nazi Pants, is much happier this time.
Your blitzkrieg through Belgium was most impressive.
Vielen Dank.
A great opportunity to conquer France in time for an assault on England this year.
Kein Problem, mein Freund.
All that stands between us and victory in the West is a quick knockout blow against the disorganized Allied armies in France. Your mission is to break the French
Totally different recording sessions, it sounds like, for this guy.
All objectives by June 30th.
30th?
However, due to difficulties involved in preparing for an invasion of England, it is essential
They left
that
out the
you end this campaign much sooner, if at all possible. Otherwise, the opportunity to invade England this summer will be lost.
Ach du Liebe.
The upcoming battle for France is the most important campaign you have yet to participate in.
Achtung! I mean, ich verstehe, and stuff. Yeah, folks, so basically what he's saying is, alright, it's France, we hate the freaking guts. Technically, they were one of the powers that defeated us in World War I, and we're not crazy about that one little bit. So let's kick the shit out of them. I'm not going to wade through this thing because it appears to be lagging out like crazy. But yeah, you know where Germany and France are, or you know how we're attacking from the north here. We've got a kind of row of French here to defend against us. And there's Paris, tantalizingly close. We will have Paris within I'd say 3 turns tops. But Paris is actually the first objective you take in this campaign. You've also got to take Le Havre, Sean, Kane. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's a lot of bocage that you've got to be aware of. Le Mans, where the Rolex watches come from. Tours, Loire, and Montargis. I am totally slaughtering all those names. That's Loire. This is the Seine. And there are other rivers as well. We need to ford them and crush everyone ever. There's Amiens and Abbeville. This is, so like you can actually see up here, this is, these are 2 of the cities we were fighting for in the last mission. So pretty cool. But I think we decided there's really nothing we can upgrade here unless we want to start making all these other dudes into bridging infantry. And it's kind of nice, the fact that they have that extra movement. I like that. So, making them all bridging infantry would be expensive. And we've got 2 more units to buy. So let's leave them be for right now. Let's leave them be. See what happens. Meantime, we want to break a whole... We've got a whole bunch of stuff we got to break through. How are we gonna do this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 panzers and an anti-tank to place. And 5 of those panzers are really experienced. 2 of them are not experienced at all. So let's put our very best panzers in kind of the front row. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll have somebody here to kind of blitz through and take over these coastal cities, which are not required, but, well, Le Havre will be, so we probably want to give him some backup, maybe from the shitty tanks. This guy is going to go right here. Maybe again. How many of these of each have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 2 fighters, a Stuka and a Junkers to the west, and then the rest of them all to the east. Okay, so let's 2 fighters over here. 3 fighters here. Junkers. Junkers. These are also Junkers, but infantry here. Probably want some here. Probably want some here. Probably want some here. Maybe want some here. Maybe want some here. And the bridging guys can go right here. And we should be ready to get going here. Music's getting a little loud, but France. Hey! Alright. Nice clear weather. We know exactly where our enemies are. It's good stuff all around. And we got like super friendship. Oh, those are British. No wonder they seem so effective. Well, there's more than one way we could approach this, but I'm going to suggest that we try to suppress these guys. Suppression of 3. Not great. Oh, you fuckers. How are those guys going to fare against these guys if I don't provide them with any assistance? I should win the battle, but I'm not going to be able to take them out that way. There's probably some RAF fighters over here to help them out too, if I don't miss my guess. Oh, don't shoot any of them down, you jerks. You jerks, I asked you not to do that. Oh well. Hopefully I can conquer France fast enough to re-overstrength my guys, but that's actually a lot less likely. If I want to get a shot at invading England, I have to do this pretty quickly, I think. It's not going to be a lot of messing around time. Yeah, this actually could get kind of ugly. Because I've got to be careful with how I place these bombers. What are these guys? These guys are fighter bombers, I think. But they're probably tactical bombers. But yeah, they're like the tactical bombers who actually can defend themselves a little bit. But no, I think the French Air Force is gonna make me pay if I get greedy with this. So I probably want to have like one fighter maybe attack those guys. They can cover 3 different bombers. Let's think about this. If I put a fighter here, I can bomb both of these guys. I hate not having the fighters attack, but there we go. That's looking good. Didn't come out as good as they said it would, but still not bad. You guys get down here and do some suppression. Yeah, first turn's always kind of tricky with your air power because you really want the enemy's air to show itself before you can start getting too cocky. A fighter here and a fighter here means that I can have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all my bombers are covered if I do that. If they come up here, I got 3 bombers. It's just a matter of they can only defend once per turn. Hold on. What if I have these guys come here? These guys go there. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. You guys come on down here. Can bomb away as best you can. I think things might start going a lot faster in the turns after these first few turns. These first few turns, we're going to be dealing with some stuff like basically all their best defensive line will be up here. Once we pick through it, then we'll just have to sort of deal with strays. So I'm hoping that things will advance very quickly once we get past this first bit of combat here. But it is by no means guaranteed. Ooh, that came out. That worked out nicely. Alright. That should be it for my Air Force. Anybody still flashing? No. Air Force is done for the turn. So let's show you guys. Oh, nice. That means they've only got an attack of like 1 left. Which means that I can probably safely lead the way with these infantry so that the tanks, hopefully, can get in there and finish them off. Alright. So far, so good. Oh, this is going to go beautifully. Alright, so that didn't last long, that particular defensive line. And keep them there to make things easier for these guys in the next turn. Aww. Oh, well, you guys can start heading over here, I guess. You guys can finish them off. Well, not finish them off. Actually, I'm not finishing off anybody. I'm weakening a lot of units severely so that they'll have to spend their whole next turn reinforcing everyone. That might not really be the best strategy here, actually. Come on. Yes! Excellent. That should free them to get... Damn! I was really hoping they'd be able to get down far enough to attack these tanks. Which could be a bit of a problem. Although so far, so good. I'm not even finishing off units, I'm just inflicting as many casualties as I can here. Although in that case, I couldn't help but finish off a unit, folks. See, this is the only unit that came out of here with more than half of its strength left. That battle didn't really not go their way. Now, you'll see, other than a couple of air units, it's interesting. In this campaign, your core forces are pretty much what you've got. Core forces are what you've got to work with. That's it. So this is really where they test whether or not you've built up a decent core force. I need more artillery more than anything else right now. And I guess I could get going on another fighter. I'm going to need a lot of them before the end of the game if I want to maintain air supremacy everywhere we go. But artillery is probably the biggest thing I'm short on right now. I've only got one artillery unit in an army with like 7 panzers and like half a dozen infantry units. This could be kind of tough. Yeah, they're not really recommending that course of action. This wouldn't go a whole lot better. Those guys got good experience, and I really haven't softened them up, I guess. These guys would probably get completely stomped. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. You know what? I think I do actually want to finish off. Where can you guys go? You guys, damn. If I finish off this tank unit, these guys are basically stuck. I can't do anything useful. So I just come over here and attack. Well, I mean, that's not totally useless. They're expected to take some losses, but these guys got suppression bombed? No, just regular bombed. Oh, shit. Okay, this isn't going to go that well. But I do want to get rid of this tank unit. Oh, okay, that didn't go too badly. Tank units, much more than infantry units, I want to finish off as soon as I get the opportunity. Is there seriously nobody guarding the city? Oh, damn, they got out. Now they're gonna reinforce. Shit. Let's hope for the best, folks. Not gonna win a war without taking any chances. Okay, good start. It'd be really nice if they were been forced to retreat, but that's a little bit too much to ask for, it looks like. These guys really don't want to charge in there and fight that artillery, it looks like. Anti-tank guns are better on defense than offense, so let's pull them to the other side of the river and see what happens. The Matildas, let's see, what's your range? Your range is 3, so you can attack those guys, which sucks for me. Matildas have pretty awful soft attack. Their hard attack ain't that great either. They're just really hard to kill. And that's it. No more units. So let's get some artillery going. And, you know what? Another artillery. And we'll place 2 cards face down in a graveyard, and then end our turn. See what the Allies are going to do with this. They're going to bomb my infantry, and then they're also going to... Oh, looks like the Navy is going to shell them, and they're probably going to get hit with artillery. This could be really ugly for that unit. Oh, and they're going to attack my brand new dudes who haven't had a chance to do anything except get blowed up. Yeah, they've got guys who are just going to come out and start strafing my ground units with their air force. That is not going to be allowed to stand. That was pretty devastating. They must be fighter bombers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, knew this was coming. Oh, they're attacking tanks with that. It's kind of a mild surprise, but ooh, shit! That was really effective. This sucks. They were a really elite unit. I was counting very heavily on them over on that side of the map. And things did not go well at all. These guys have retreated. Well, first things first. That is a fighter. It's just a fighter that apparently did hellaciously good damage. First things first, get rid of these motherfuckers. Their air force has got to go. Quickly as possible. Okay, so let's get rid of the fighters first, because they're the biggest threat to my air force. Oh, come on. They've got way more experience than you. Well, they've got a full star more experience. And I thought the 109s were supposed to be a match for the Hurricanes. So that was just RNG being a bitch. Let's get you up here to try to finish this. At least you got the first attack. And you finished them off. Excellent. Damn it, again. Air Force battles always have really heavy casualties on all sides. Hopefully I'll have a chance to recover from this later in this campaign. But at least I should be able to finish them off. And if I get rid of these British units... Ah, son of a bitch. Get rid of the British units, I'm golden, because the British do not have any cities from which they can deploy. Whatever British forces are on the ground, that's all the Brits I'm going to face in this campaign. I am perfectly happy with that, as you can imagine. French Air Force should not be as effective, but we'll see. Oh, come on. Trying desperately to build up a superpower Air Force. I mean, really going to great lengths to make sure that my Air Force rocks as hard as possible. You guys had better blow this motherfucker up. Alright, so we finished off a French tank unit. That's a pretty big deal. These guys could potentially finish off the French... No, they're going to take equal losses. There's no particular reason for me to do that. Even if this is only a auxiliary unit. Let me check something here. They've got 9 ammo left. Four suppressed. Pretty good. This is probably a mistake, but I don't want them getting away. How many of them can you directly destroy here? 4, but you'll take some losses probably. Oh, I was really wanting the first attack here. Come on, game. At least they didn't take anybody out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Matilda, potentially the most pain in the ass unit for me to face in this entire campaign. It's already like 4 some suppressed, so this is good. Now I've got all sorts of suppression bombers up here. What are they gonna do? They've got to have any aircraft in Paris, I would think. Although it's tempting to test that, I'm telling you. You know what the fuck? Let's give this a test. Let's test this out. Why not bomb the shit out of Paris? We're Nazis. That's what Nazis are all about, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pay for that, but what happens if I just bomb you directly? I'm supposed to take some losses, but start killing that fuel off. Why did I do that? That was really a dumb move now I think about it. Because those guys will not be suppressed on the next turn. So they're just going to get to attack at full strength again anyway. But I took their ammo down from 10 to 6. So apparently that did do something. On the next turn I can probably bomb them again, and then beat these guys up, yeah, from the air. Okay, maybe it wasn't as dumb as I thought it was. And it exposed these guys that I want to start beating up on as quickly as possible. Because even though it's Panzer General, we're supposed to have the greatest tanks in the world, French tanks are still like the biggest pain in the ass units that we're going to fight of the French. So what did that do to the French tank unit? It seems like now it actually is starting to affect their fuel and ammo. Having those guys be out of ammo when you fight them would be a very good thing. Nice. First kill for a brand new unit. You guys can open up by attacking another artillery unit. Your brothers in the world of artillery. Excellent. I believe that means they'll be fully suppressed. Damn. Need to get rid of these things. These Matildas. Attack the British in their bizarre little cars. These tiny little baby tanks. They're adorable, but that even loss, like even casualties when I got 3 stars and I'm out of my transport. They have 1 star in their transport, but we got the same. This to me is bizarre. How can I not destroy any of them here? I just feel like I gotta give it a shot. Gotta at least be able to kill one of them. Yay, I killed one of them. Maybe that will help out with this. Come on. Damn. Taking too many risks with these tanks. Although there's planes over them, so they're not going to get bombed or anything. But they also didn't manage to kill any of them. I just threw away 2 tanks for no reason. And nobody's going to be able to get back across the bridge, so that's good. Fudge. Shit. Not a good place for them. Try to get over here and help out on the next turn. They're going to get shelled on the next turn, but that's no particular reason to make them charge in and get shelled on this turn. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Now you guys got... Some of you guys here have taken some real damage. I was wondering if that was going to count towards you getting battle honors. No, not yet. Oh, no, you've already got battle honors in France. Well done, guys. Ah, shit. Wanted to make them retreat a little bit farther, or just destroy them completely so I could attack these guys, get rid of them. That was the plan. Didn't really pan out. Oh, could still work though. You guys come over here and just take care of the British. British are being a problem. Yeah, well done, Homeru. And that means that you guys can come in here and take Beauvais, or whatever it's called. They got experience from being killed. That's nice. So the British are almost eliminated. They've got an artillery gun, a couple of Matildas, some heavy infantry, and one fighter left. If this is off, if the French don't have a bigger air force than this, then I'm actually going to be doing pretty well here. And they just, rather than reinforcing those guys, they just pulled them all back. So, still not sure that this was a great idea down here, but... These guys won't be able to reinforce. And let's get you guys down here somewhere useful-ish. I don't think they can really attack you from there anyway. These guys might be able to reinforce because of the way I left things. I want to pull this Panzer unit somewhere else if there's room for them to get there, or if they've got enough maneuverability to get over there. And they can't really get over there anyway to help with this. These guys are going to try to come up here and kill the artillery. And I might be able to get some air force over there to help. In the meantime, you guys are all dead. That's it for this turn. No more units to deploy. The only thing I'm really worried about happening on this turn is if these guys get wiped out somehow, or taking really heavy losses down here, like if the French Air Force shows up, because there's more of them down here, these guys could be lost, and that would suck. So let's let them do their turn. They are going to try to escape, and also... Yes! Attacking simultaneously. This should be the end of them. We're very close to it. They did some damage. That wasn't that hot for me, but... Knew this was going to happen. Not happy about it, but knew it was coming. Could have gone worse. Oh, damn it. Leave those guys alone. Everyone wants to take out these elite panzers. At least they didn't actually do any real damage. And it looks like they're not going to be able to bomb me on this turn. They're attacking a whole different group here. Oh, wow. No damage done at all. Interesting. They really want to get rid of this particular unit, it seems like. And frustratingly, I cannot kill that Matilda, no matter what I do. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, go waltzing Matilda with a bee. And a something, 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 and a something, something, billabong. You'll go waltzing Matilda with me. But that's going to be it, folks. Well, let me check one thing real quick. I don't believe I've had any losses yet. No. So on the next turn, there will be a lot of excitement. We have broken through that initial French line, but we've got a lot left to do. This is a mission where if you want to get every single city on the map, you've got to really hurry. Because like you want to take Vichy before they have a chance to surrender and become your puppet state, you've got to rush. But in the meantime, we only got to get about halfway down the map to take over all of the main objectives. But the French, contrary to all the jokes that are made about them, are not going to give up without something of a fight. When we come back, folks, we will continue with the invasion of France and the Germans' efforts to get revenge for the humiliation they suffered at the Palace of Versailles. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.